you know what's frightening, XLM holders? You have to understand, so many moves are happening publicly when it comes to XLM and Europe and pretty much globally that we know about and it's publicized. What really excites me is that there's moves behind the scenes that they can't bring to the light until they actually confirm and flip the switch. Now, we have many important things I want to talk about because I was watching Encash. You have to understand, I had to go over this tweet, right, which was posted on Watch Guru January 9th. Just in, 870 billion asset managers standard charges to offer Bitcoin and custody services in Europe. Now, this is huge because these type of things where asset managers are putting damn near $1 trillion on the line for Bitcoin and other crypto custody services in Europe, it's huge for not only other coins, but it's specifically huge for XRP and XLM. Now, why do I say that? Because for as long as I've been in crypto, XLM has been expanding its reach in Africa, Asia, South America, Europe, and they have built close connections with a lot of these companies now. Not only that, Stellar blockchain chosen for new Euro token pegged stablecoin initiative, okay? Island-based electronic money institution DECTA is partnering with French fintech company Next Generation to introduce a new Euro pegged stablecoin. EURT, the collaboration aims to create a fully compliant stablecoin that adheres to the markets in crypto assets, in bracket Mica, regulations and operates on the Stellar blockchain alongside 3 additional platforms. Now, you don't understand how huge it is now because digital currency, in terms of a digital pound or digital yen or a digital dollar, they are not in full effect yet. But just like AI caught a lot of people off guard, it will be exactly the same for digital money because a lot of people think it will never exist when damn near every country, every continent are developing, researching in pilot mode or any of that, right? So we got to understand that why is this huge for us? Because they are talking about Mica, which is basically the SEC's version of, basically the European version of the SEC, sorry. And another thing I want to point out here, right, is that MoonPay is very, very involved with XLM. MoonPay is Mica approved already. And this happened damn near a year ago now. So, in fact, over a year ago. So, just knowing that XLM already expanded into Europe over 4 years ago. Because when we go over here and I just simply type in XLM European partners. XLM is partnered with several European entities, including banks, software companies, investment firms, okay? And you can read about all of them, but the main ones we have to point out, of course, is MoneyGram, IBM, Circle, Flutterwave, Tempo. And Stellar's mission is to provide a more efficient and inclusive financial network. Now, we were at a point where all of this was speculation. We were at a point where companies were not as pro-crypto, but one season changed everything for crypto. And now the coins that were planning ahead of time and believed and stuck to their beliefs are the ones that are benefiting, including XLM. Now I want to read this because this is huge. Started trying to offer Bitcoin and crypto custody service in the EU. In what is certainly an important development for the industry, Standard Chartered is reportedly now set to offer Bitcoin and crypto custody in the European Union, okay? Indeed, the 870 billion asset manager has formed a new entity in Luxembourg to provide the new offerings, according to the Reuters report, right? Now, it's just things are happening all over the world that has got me very excited. And one of the only things that are holding the price, when we look at XLM today, one of the few things that are holding the price point back is just the economic landscape of things. As we see over here, we are facing inflation and especially rose in January. Here's what it means for rate cuts, okay? The new data released by the US Bureau of labor statistics on Wednesday showed that the consumer price index rose by 0.5%, the fastest monthly increase since August 2023. According to the New York Times, it was more expected than gain of 0.3, with energy prices up, blah, blah, blah. All we need to know, right, is Jerome Powell is pretty much saying that there won't be no Fed cut. Once you hear inflation, there will not be no Fed cut, because if we have a Fed cut or rate cut in inflation, that's going to cause hyperinflation. But the strength what XLM has is, if you go to a lot of the altcoins in this climate, they are getting destroyed. The fact that XLM has held up this well after a impulsive move, majority of coins that would have done an impulsive move like this to let's say 40 or 56 cents would have already been at 20 cents by now. But as XLM has grown over the world and had partnerships with many different continents, this confidence in investors to hold out this coin long term has also increased. So I just had to make this video because a lot of people don't understand how huge this is. Now we have something else here to do with Standard Chartered, right? Trade finance to play a substantial role in USD 30.1 trillion tokenized real world asset market by 2033 or 2034. Okay, global trade is projected to reach $32 trillion globally by 2030, and this combined with the growing industry of digitization and the specific features of real world trade finance assets make it ideal category to originate tokens. Currently, the tokenized asset sector mainly comprises of traditional assets like US Treasuries and money market funds. However, the supply side is still in its infancy, with the total value of tokenized assets, including stable coins, standing at around $5 billion. So what did it show you? These countries and continents, they're not making stable coins because they just want to be pro-crypto. They are making stable coins because it actually empowers their currency. They caught onto USDT, printing money and having so much power. And now every coin is scrambling. Well, not scrambling, they've been planning this behind the scenes for years now. But every continent is actually, or every country, or every continent is planning a stable coin. Now, why is this important? Because I don't know where I was reading this, I can't find this tweet, but pretty much Jerome Powell said that he won't stop. I don't know if I can find it, but Jerome Powell says he would not stop the creation or the crypto tender for banks. I'm trying to find this somewhere. It's probably somewhere up here, but pretty much, long story short, Jerome Powell has gave the banks the green light to actually accept crypto as tender. They accept crypto as custodial wallets. Like, they would not stop the banks from allowing people to invest in crypto, which is huge, because for a lot of years there was many banks that if you tried to transfer crypto to an exchange, or you tried to get crypto from your bank, right, they will block it because they are saying that we are not compliant, or the exchange is not compliant with our bank's policies. So just knowing that Jerome Powell is now in a pro-crypto state just really excites me. Okay, I can't find that tweet, but I seen it somewhere on here. So if you guys want to look for it, if you guys want to actually read for yourself, I feel like Watch Guru is a very important thing, because it allows you to look at not only crypto but the outside of crypto. And what do I mean by that? You got to understand that a majority of people think that XLM should be at $10, but they don't look at the economic climate. The economic climate is telling us that there's inflation, we don't have any Fed cuts coming, and the rate of inflation alongside no rate cuts will actually stop the money printer. But when the money printer gets turned back on, a lot of these tokens would have developed their stable coins, or a lot of these countries would have developed their stable coins a lot more than what they are now. So expect price rises for XLM over this next year, over this next 2 years, because I don't believe in a 4-year cycle no more. I feel like we are past this time of a 4-year cycle. This is like the stock market. It can take off whenever they turn the printers on, whenever investors start to really pump these prices, it will take off. So just knowing that XLM has a financial foothold already in Europe and it's a real world asset, which is the real world asset market cap is meant to be around 30 trillion in the next 10 years. We're gonna have so much market share, and I don't see a reason why we can't reach 500 billion market cap, 800 billion market cap. Even with just a 500 billion market cap, that's around $15. So around $16. So even just with the 2000 XLM that I keep telling people looking to buy in 2000, you already have $32,000. So the choice is yours. We can leave this opportunity on the table, or we can pounce on it like a lion. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys smashed the like button. It was Young Wealth with another one. I'm gonna catch you guys later. Peace.